lost, but to one degree, I was a very different version. I was a lesser version of who I needed to be.
Of having your life mapped for the very first time give you some clarity about what you wanted to build?
I think what it gave me was it gave me a general roadmap on how things can change dynamically. I think when you look at astrology, it's not very static.
Mhm.
Pop astrology tries to look at everything in a very static, linear time frame. And this is more of a dynamic, quantitative time frame. And so where it really gave me a new sense of I think just vibrancy was that not only did I have opportunity, but it also gave me like this like really beautiful way of understanding like how things should and could change in my life.
Yeah.
And ultimately it comes into me acting and moving in alignment with energy. There was a singular level of like who I was. I wore these titles. Oh, he's an oral maxillofacial surgeon. He loves fitness and he's a prior naval veteran. What I gained more clarity on was I'm not just a surgeon or I'm not just a veteran. I'm not just a son or a brother or whoever. I actually have these other really great attributes of things I should and can do in my life and that will impact society and impact humanity. And that really did help me realize that the world was truly my oyster. And there's so much that can change even when we don't really think that much needs to change, because we challenge ourselves to yield that change that we want to see in our world that we may not even know until we do it. You either play the game really big or you play it really small. And when you learn to tap into how astrology can function with you and around you,
Mhm.
it naturally will move you in the direction you're probably supposed to. And if you're doing the right thing and if you have the right frequency, you will absolutely move in the best direction that's upwards and onwards, right?
Mhm.
And so what it really taught me was how to bet on myself and
Mm.
how to not settle for mediocrity. And
Yeah.
that's probably the biggest part of everything is to truly learn how to bet on yourself.
Mhm.
And that level of empowerment's like very, very different. It's truly unique that you can only get when you work directly one-to-one with someone that can guide you through that.
In all of our work together, has there ever been one memorable like prediction or one of those things where we
Oh
said,
wow.
"Oh,
There's not just one. No,
this
there's
could
not
come true"?
just
Is
one.
there one like really
There's
interesting prediction that manifested and
yeah,
came true that you can't forget?
yeah. There are times when I'm like I laugh because like, dang it, Mario talked about this and like she knocked it right then and there. I was like,